Have you ever pondered on the question, how has India, a developing nation, managed to keep pace with an economic powerhouse like China? It's a question that's been on many minds as India's economy has shown remarkable resilience and growth in recent years. Let's delve into this a bit. India is predicted to rise to become the world's third largest economy by the year 2030, a feat that's nothing short of impressive for a country that's still considered developing. But it's not been without its fair share of challenges, especially for foreign car makers. Take Ford and General Motors, for instance. They entered the Indian market with high hopes and hefty investments. However, they struggled to gain substantial market share. The Indian market, with its preference for small, cheap, fuel-efficient cars, proved to be a tough nut to crack for these giants. They found it difficult to adapt, and sales stagnated. Ford, after sinking $2.5 billion into the country, decided not to invest further. But while foreign manufacturers have been struggling, local manufacturers have been thriving. Ashok Leyland, an Indian truck manufacturer, has been a shining example of this success. They reported higher than expected profits in the third quarter of 2023, thanks to increased demand for their vehicles and lower raw material prices. The Indian trucking sector is recovering, presenting opportunities for fleet modernization. Ashok Leyland sold a staggering 28,221 medium and heavy commercial vehicles, up 69% from the previous year. So despite the odds and challenges, India's economic growth trajectory seems unstoppable. It's a testament to the adaptability and resilience of the Indian market and its local manufacturers. But how does this fare when compared to China? Despite the odds, India's economic growth trajectory seems unstoppable. But how does it fare when compared to China? Let's explore that in the next scene. Scene script. India's economic growth hasn't come without a significant infrastructural boom. But is this enough to compete with China's world-renowned infrastructure? India's infrastructure has been on an upward trajectory in recent years. The country has been investing heavily in various sectors, from transportation and energy to digital networks and urban development. These infrastructural developments are not just bricks and mortar, they are the arteries of the nation, pumping life into every facet of the economy. Take transportation, for example. New highways, railways, airports, and ports have been constructed at an unprecedented rate, connecting India like never before. This has been a game changer for businesses, allowing goods and services to flow more efficiently and rapidly across the nation. Then there's the energy sector. India has made remarkable strides in renewable energy, particularly solar power. The nation is now one of the world's leading producers of solar energy, a testament to its commitment to sustainable development. In the realm of digital infrastructure, India has seen a colossal expansion in its internet and mobile networks. This digital revolution has fostered innovation and entrepreneurship, opening up new avenues for economic growth. But how does India's infrastructure boom compare to that of China? Well, it's a tale of two different approaches. China's approach has been more centralized and government-driven, resulting in some of the world's most impressive infrastructure projects. India, on the other hand, has relied more on private sector participation and public-private partnerships. While India's approach may lack the grandeur of China's, it has its own unique strengths, such as fostering competition and innovation. However, it would be remiss not to acknowledge the challenges. India's infrastructure development has sometimes been plagued by delays, cost overruns, and quality issues. But the country is learning, adapting, and improving. The infrastructural developments in India are monumental, but the race with China is far from over. Yet, it's not just about competing with China. It's about building an infrastructure that meets the needs of India's population and supports its economic ambitions. As India continues on this path, the nation is poised for even greater growth and prosperity. What does the future hold for India's economy and infrastructure? Can it surpass China's economic and infrastructural dominance? Well, India's economy is poised for a fascinating future. The nation is projected to become the third largest economy by 2030, and the infrastructure sector plays a pivotal role in this growth story. The government is implementing various initiatives to boost the economy and revamp the country's infrastructure. The government's ambitious Make in India initiative aims to transform the nation into a global manufacturing hub, encouraging both multinational and domestic companies to manufacture their products within the country. This initiative is expected to create job opportunities, enhance the skill set of the workforce, and boost economic growth. In the infrastructure sector, India is set to become the third largest construction market globally by 2022. The government's Smart Cities mission aims to build 100 smart cities with state-of-the-art amenities, replete with advanced technology and data management. This mission is expected to boost infrastructure and improve the quality of life for its residents. Then there's the Digital India initiative, which aims to ensure that government services are made available to citizens electronically, thereby improving the ease of doing business in India. But how does India's future compare to China's economic and infrastructure plans? China, a global economic superpower, is not resting on its laurels. It has its own ambitious plans, such as the Made in China 2025 initiative, aiming to upgrade the country's industry, making it more efficient and environmentally friendly. China is also investing heavily in its infrastructure, with projects like the Belt and Road Initiative, aiming to boost trade and stimulate economic growth across Asia and beyond. So, while India has a promising future, it faces stiff competition from its northern neighbor. The race is on, and it's going to be a thrilling one, with both nations investing heavily in their economic and infrastructural development. The future of India's economy and infrastructure seems bright, but only time will tell if it can surpass China's economic and infrastructural dominance. India's economic growth and infrastructure boom is a testament to the nation's resilience and innovation. But the comparison with China brings an interesting perspective. Over the course of this video, we've explored the surge in India's economy, powered by the resilience of its industries and the entrepreneurial spirit of its people. We've seen the infrastructure boom, with roads, bridges, and digital networks expanding at an unprecedented rate, connecting people and places like never before. We've also delved into the future of India's economy and infrastructure, where the prospects look bright. The nation is on track to become the third largest economy by 2030, a testament to its remarkable growth trajectory. However, the comparison with China, a global powerhouse, has added a fascinating dimension to our discussion. Both countries have their unique strengths and challenges, and their economic race will undoubtedly shape the global economic landscape in the years to come. As India continues to grow and develop, it will be fascinating to see how the economic and infrastructural race with China unfolds.